We have been so collectively well at justifying our injustices in the world, but we tend to forget that spiritual laws apply no matter the matter. There are so many injustices happening all around us at any given moment that we have accustomed and adjusted our lives to allowing those injustices to live freely and peacefully in this world, so that we end up living in fear and angst and worry. This is Justified, a mini series I'm super excited to be bringing to y'all, and it's specifically designed to highlight the injustices of the world that we live in. So many people are unsure of how they may be participating in the injustices of the world, or maybe wondering or trying to figure out how you can support the living in a just world, right? And so I specifically chose this first topic because it's near and dear to me, and it's something that it's so specific to, I think, a lot of the primal one on the clock, a lot of the primal things that we uh, are seeing happen that are associated with the unjust world that we've allowed to perform. Before I go any further, please excuse the noise in the background. There's a lot of fun being had. I'm literally sitting right by a swimming pool, so it's a lot about to be going on. But anyway, let's stay focused. So um, so yeah, without further ado, beauty. Right. So beauty, I want to talk about beauty because beauty is something that is not lost upon me, that I'm a very beautiful person. I'm beautiful inside and out. People have oftentimes tried to convince or persuade me to do things because I'm beautiful, right? To walk, talk, carry, or conduct myself a certain way because I'm beautiful. And those things have never set right with me, because to me, that is a form of weaponizing beauty, versus allowing beauty to be what it is, right? Because beauty cannot be defined. Beauty, 222 on the clock. Beauty cannot be defined. Beauty is what it is. And because I am beautiful, it does not ever mean that I deserve to disrespect or be disrespected, right? And so this is one of the things that has caused a lot of injustices in our world. We think that because a woman or a man is beautiful inside and out, that it allows the justification of disrespect, and it doesn't, right? And so, again, as I said, it's not lost upon me that the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I carry myself, and just simply who I am on a personal level is very beautiful. It can be very alluring and elusive and charismatic and charming and all beautiful things, and it tends to draw people in, right? And so, um, the first part I want to touch on is beauty standards. So you have two parts that come with beauty standards. You have beauty standards according to the world, and you have beauty standards according to yourself. So often we tend to base our beauty standards on what the world has defined as beautiful. And a lot, 333 was just on the clock. A lot of times we do this unconsciously. We don't recognize that how we've defined beauty is based on what our mom said was beautiful, what our dad said was beautiful, what our sisters, brothers, or what the world as a whole defines as beautiful, right? And so if you live in this world right now, then you know beauty is according to wigs, weaves, lashes, makeup, and a certain type of clothing, right? Or how you're um, or how you're dressing or anything like that, right? And so the reality is, 411 on the clock, thank you, Spirit. The reality is, beauty is what it is. Beauty is what it is, right? And so beauty standards according to the world is different than for yourself. And so for people to really understand and comprehend that, the standards are principles, right? Principles are your morals, or the ways that you choose to live life for 415. It is the way you choose to live your life, right? And so the world has a way of telling you that this is how you're supposed to live your life, and this is what beauty is according to the world, right? And so we tend to have these I'm really trying to ignore them, y'all. But we have these beauty standards that are according to the world, right? And then you have some people who are beautiful um, and have beauty standards according to self. Like taking me, for example, 515 on the clock. I am the type of person, I am very natural, right? I wear my natural hair, I wear my natural skin, I wear my natural nails. See, your girl has nails now. I wear my natural, right? And to be very clear, there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup when it's healthy, when it's natural, when you know that makeup or weave or anything is an extension is when it's an extension of your beauty, but not the basis of your beauty. Oh, that's good, ain't it? When you think that wigs and weaves and makeup is the basis of your beauty, then you move different. Versus when you think, when you know that it is simply an extension, right? One thing I would always say is I make weave look good. I make makeup look good. I make clothes look good. You get what I'm saying? And so anyway, the next thing is let's see. Oh, weaponized beauty. This is a good one. Weaponized beauty. Okay. So many people weaponize beauty. So many people use beauty as a weapon. And I don't even think a lot of people realize that they're doing it when they're doing it, baby. So there's two sides of weaponized beauty. You have one side of weaponized beauty where you get what you want, right? So there's the other side of weaponized beauty. My apologies. So one side of it is you get what you want, right? So there's some people who know they're beautiful from the way that they walk, how they carry themselves, all of it, right? The hair, and they use all these things as a weapon to get what they want because they have grown up in a world where they think that it's justified. They go that word again, right? They think that it's justified to use their beauty to get what they want, right? And so then they walk a certain way, specifically when they are in the presence of certain people because they know it's going to draw a certain crowd. They talk a certain way when they're in the midst of a certain group of people because they know it's going to draw a certain crowd. They carry themselves a certain way for those specific reasons, right? And then you have the other side of weaponized beauty is people who falsify beauty. Now, this is an interesting one because over the past, I want to say like 15 years or so, we've seen an increased number of situations where like a man would get married to this woman who was dressing a certain way and wearing makeup and wigs and weaves and stuff like that. And so he didn't actually know how she looked for real without all those things on. And so after they would get married, she would start to reveal her true self. And he realized he didn't like what he saw. And he didn't see her as beautiful. He didn't see her as somebody he would have married without the falsification of the makeup and the wigs and the weave. And so it's like beauty has become such a thing in this world that has become such an injustice where we see people walk a certain way, talk a certain way, carry themselves a certain way for the specific purpose of drawing in a certain type of crowd. And so many times, me personally, I've been accused of like doing things because I'm trying to draw things in. But like, babe, I walk how I walk. I talk how I talk. I carry myself how I carry myself, despite who's watching, despite who's looking, no matter the matter. And so I want to end this episode with this. I don't ever have to weaponize anything that is mine or to get anything that I want, because moving in my authentic being does just that for me. It should be less about using your beauty to get what you want or what you think you want, and more about allowing your beauty to bring in all that you know you naturally deserve. So this is episode 1 of Justified Beauty. Make sure you tag a friend and tell a friend, tell a friend to tag a friend, and let me know like how this message resonated with you. Tag or comment some things below about some topics you would love to hear me talk about next or coming up soon. And if you have not already heard it today, baby, you are beautiful. You are amazing. I love you. I love you. I love you. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, this is the Guiding Light. This is the God of Enlightenment. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace and love. This is